Hi, Manish. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you can just give us a little brief about yourself first, and then we'll start.
Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, it was great to join here. Thanks for the invite. My name is Manish, and I work at Microsoft as a principal applied researcher. I also work at ISB as a visiting faculty and an adjunct faculty at IIIT Hyderabad. Uh, it was really a pleasure being here. I gave an expert keynote on applications of deep learning in NLP and vision. And I think what was really fascinating was to see the various awesome, intriguing questions that the audience asked. The participation was phenomenal. So thanks so much for invite again.
Amazing. The pleasure is all ours to have you. So, we have a couple of questions which have been coming around AI. So, I'll start with that. So, what do you think about how generative AI will be impacting the legal ecosystem?
Well, generative AI, I think, has been impacting several domains. Now, it's of course tightly integrated in Bing Copilot and several other copilots that Microsoft has put up. And generative AI is not just restricted to text; it can generate images as well, and more recent ones can actually generate audio, videos, and so on. Right? Just a little while back, I was talking to a gentleman, and he was basically telling me how they have been using generative AI in the legal domain for generating summaries of very long documents. So I think for lawyers, for judicial folks, it takes a lot of time to pour over tons and tons of those documents and then make sense out of them. If I'm a lawyer and I have a case, I want to figure out other similar cases, right? And sort of decide what should be my next action. How can I basically leverage those things that were talked about in previous cases and somehow, make a similar argument. Now that all is very, very much possible thanks to these advancements in AI, large language models, and so on. So I see, awesome kind of use cases in the legal domain.
Amazing. So, how do you see the future of AI in the legal domain?
I mean, I think the future of AI everywhere is super bright. In the legal domain, whether it is about understanding contracts more deeply, or essentially it's about automatically coming up with at least some text for the judgment ruling, in some ways, or increasing the pace at which judgments are done. So I think in India we have this problem where lots of the queue for the judgments is too large. Maybe AI can play a big role in trying to sort of deal with those cases and make the pace faster.
Okay, great. And lastly, how AI and technology advancement is revolutionizing legal practice in the globalized world.
Oh, this is really, really nice. Just in the talk in the first session today, we had Pratibha ma'am talk about how they were able to enable a judicial discussion via video call. But I think that's just the starting point. I mean, over time, not just that there'll be video calls, but there'll be video calls across languages. So the person, who cannot even speak English, will speak in their own languages. And on video call today, by the way, you can do that kind of stuff on Skype. You talk in your own local language, and the other person can hear it in English. Now that's just one of those use cases, but I'm sure several such interesting use cases will appear. And just like every other domain, I'm hopeful that the legal domain will reap the benefits of AI as well.
Thank you so much. That was completely insightful. And thank you. It's a great pleasure to have you. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for having me. And to talk about recent advancements, latest advancements, AI is a very, very fast-moving field. So to keep up with latest advancements, you might want to look up at my own YouTube channel. I try to post videos almost once a week on advancements in natural language processing and vision, thanks to AI. It's called DL by Manish. So if you just look up for deep learning by Manish, DL by Manish, you'll find the channel. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.